Don't let the cold weather keep you from riding your bike outside. Rockville's bicycle and pedestrian coordinator Kevin Belanger offers some advice on how to stay warm this season while out on two wheels.
Just because it's the winter time, you don't have to put away your bike. I think the winter is actually a really great time to break out your bike because you don't spend a lot of time outside necessarily in the winter. So it gets you out there and gets your heart going. And
that's the word from City Bicycle and Pedestrian Coordinator Kevin Belanger. But before you hop on two wheels, Belanger has a couple of recommendations for biking in the winter months.
In the winter time, you're going to want to make sure that you are dressed for the weather. You don't want to wear too much clothes though. So I brought a few of the things that I wear. For instance, my base layer, I'll wear something like this, which is a wicking t-shirt, kind of like a technical fabric. You don't want to wear cotton right next to your body since that is going to take the sweat away and keep it right next to you. So when you stop, you're going to be really cold. Otherwise, I'll wear what I normally wear, just a regular jacket, and if it's windy, a windproof layer. As for gloves, if you have a thick pair of windproof gloves, those are great. Otherwise, I wear these thin ones on my hands and stick these on top of them and it acts as an insulator there. And then if I get too hot, I can take these away. Something else I didn't mention earlier, wool socks are important. I always find I'd rather have warmer feet than colder feet, so wool socks are important. And then your helmet, if you can fit a hat under that, great. Otherwise, this can act as your hat. As for your bike, you want to make sure that you have the right kind of tires for the winter. If there's going to be snow or ice at all, you want to make sure that your tires aren't too thin and that your tread is good, that it hasn't completely worn away. So if you do happen to hit some ice or snow, you're not going to go sliding. You also want to make sure your brakes are in good condition. You always want to have tight brakes, but in the winter time, especially keeping those up. So it's important in the winter time as the days are shorter to make sure you always have your bike lights on you. So what I do is carry mine with me. This one just slides right onto the bike like this. You want to make sure that you have a strong light that can be seen from all sides. So this one is good. You can even have a strobe function on it, which is nice. Also a backlight, you want that to be red. And this one's cool, it just clips onto my belt, so I slide it on there. People can see it in the back.
Keep these tips in mind when you plan your next trip, which you can now do online with an interactive GIS map.
So we developed a mobile map where you can pull it up and zoom in and out as you need, and different layers will come up, so it's not just a big jumble. So you'll be able to see different bike lanes or shared use paths as you're going along. What's the best way to get from route A to B if you didn't plan it ahead of time?
To access these maps online, go to rockvillemd.gov/GIS/maps and click on Bicycle Routes.